Hey everybody, it's Birdie from Positive Bluebird. I just called the manager to this hotel that we're in um, because there is some serious, violent fighting going on. It's either upstairs or down below. So the apartment manager is going to go upstairs and kind of put his ear to the door. Um, but yeah, it's pretty loud. I just think people are so stressed out because of the economy. A lot of us are having to live here in this hotel, but you know what? I told my son and I, it's a roof over our heads, and it beats being in certain shelters in Denver that are packed. It beats being out in the cold on the streets. But I understand people are so stressed out. The economy is shot, prices are skyrocketing. Um, but it's not worth fighting and screaming violently and punching each other physically. It's not worth it. You have to walk away. I mean, that's what I had to do to save my son and I from my latest relationship of 8 years to who I thought was my best friend. And he was getting loud himself. And, you just have to say, that's it. I don't want this in my life. It's time to leave. It's time to walk away. It's not worth it. You can't get physical with each other. And you don't want to make a total ass out of yourself verbalizing hatred and anger and screaming and yelling where neighbors and people hear it. You know, people live here. People can hear that. It's embarrassing. So hopefully management will hear it and put a stop to it. Or they can call the police themselves. But my son and I are here waiting for housing, just like millions of other people in this country, especially here in Colorado. So we're doing the best that we can to remain positive and optimistic that we're going to get somewhere safe here pretty soon. But in the meantime, we have to make do with what we've got. So hopefully, those people upstairs or down below, wherever it's coming from, yeah, it's pretty loud. I hope that they get the help that they need and some kind of intervention from somebody because this isn't right. So, with that, I hope everybody else is having a pleasant day. Um, I'm trying the best that I can. I went to my ENT this morning, had to have my hearing test done. It's still the same. It's a little bit progressed with worse hearing, but I'm coping. What can you do, right? So I am asking my social worker if there's like some kind of a readout machine that when I make phone calls or receive phone calls, I'll be able to read it off of a machine of what they're saying because it's hard for me to hear people through the phone. um, but I don't want hearing aids quite yet. I'm not quite at that level, but it is muffled, and that's kind of what it sounds like. It's kind of like being in an airport or an airplane where your ears are muffled. Um, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So sorry, it's just getting so violent. I'm hoping that the management will hear where it's coming from and take care of it, but it gets scary. I don't like being around that. It just tells you what kind of traumatic events my son and I have been around, especially my dog. Where is he? He's over there on the pillow. And my cat, she's roaming around here somewhere. I don't know where she's at, but animals pick up on that too, especially when you adopt a pet that's been around violence. Um, it doesn't ever go away. They say verbal abuse is worse than physical, and I believe it. So, anyway, on that note, you guys, I hope that you are having a pleasant day. I love you, and peace out. Stay positive, everybody.